the slow as shit. He's like my best
Oh
receiver.
no, not sorry. Adams.
Mm,
Devontae Adams.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah, like he's like an 87 speed or something like that, and like DK Metcalf's like a 97 or something like that. Like fuck that, I'm never throwing deep to Adams.
All right, whenever you want, I'll hit the play
Oh
Pro Bowl.
yeah, I was just going through the roster. I don't
No,
recognize any of those names.
whenever you're ready.
I wish it put what team they were from.
That is true. That would be nice if you could click on them and see their logos.
Because I said like it's not my quarterback obviously.
All right.
Baker
See if,
Mayfield is the second quarterback. How?
does it let you join? Like if you hit play?
Oh sorry, yeah. Let me. I was still staring at
Still
the
looking at all the backups.
mhm. Trying to find any other names that I actually
Didn't
recognize.
they used to let the Super Bowl contestants play in the Pro Bowl?
If they wanted to,
Like
but I
back
think
in the
everybody
day?
kept opting out.
Yeah, but that was the thing. Like and then they used to have like a college versus NFL All-Star game. Like you could play
Now
the.
that I don't remember.
I am pretty sure this would have been like decades ago, probably like in the 50s or maybe the 60s. But they used to let the All-Stars from the college football teams play against the NFL, or I guess it was all NFL at that point because there was no NFL AFL.
It's always the dream of a pro to destroy an amateur.
To play against a 20-year-old.
Are we actually playing against each other?
Well, does it work? Because I'm on the screen, but it just looks like the computer. It doesn't look like.
I'm about to say, yeah, I hit go. So,
Oh, you're in it.
hang on.
Yeah. Oh, my
Are
screen's
you
locked
playing
up.
or?
No, I backed out of it. I'm in the menu.
Okay. Then let me hit back, maybe.
Yeah, you can quit out of the game, I'm sure.
Exit game.
Let's see if we can figure
So
it out.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it gives everybody a chance to play against the computer.
Yeah, but we played each other against, didn't we? Like a couple seasons ago.
Well, oh yeah, but we were in different conferences. I was in a different conference.
Oh, that's right. So I don't know if we
I
can
bet
do
that is
that.
the case now. I bet now that we're all in the same
I think
on
you're
the same
right.
side, I bet we can't.
I think you're right. Yeah, that's probably true. Because if I hit accept, it's going to play against the computer. And
Yeah.
yeah. I guess I could play the computer, but I don't really want to play the computer.
Yeah.
I'll do the, what do you call it? The one where it's just like the crucial plays. Yeah, because I can't change the controller over to the home team, so it won't let me play. As far as I know, I can't. Excuse me.
Yeah, man, it's weird too. Tried to back out of the game, and it didn't take me back to the thing. It took me out of the franchise.
Oh, really?
And if I select the franchise, then it puts me back in this game.
That's weird.
I've never had that happen before.
Well,
Oh, that's a cool field though.
I've never had to quit a game either. Like when we've played franchise mode, like I've
Hmm.
always played every single game. I've never had like my computer, or not computer, my PlayStation lock up or anything like that.
I'm gonna super sim the whole thing.
I'm just doing the
NFC's up.
moments.
NFC's pulling ahead. Oh,
Oh, we're playing in Milne Stadium in fucking Vegas. I'm gonna trash this field. Take big divots out of it.
it's got stuff like all over the field though.
This is what it
I
looks
see
like.
all kinds of like logos and shit.
That's what I was
2021 Pro Bowl.
When you play in like Madden Ultimate Team, that's kind of what the fields look like.
Oh yeah.
They also have another mode in Madden.
AFC got our ass handed to us.
Oh, you simmed it?
Yeah.
Nice. No, I'm just doing the moments.
Nah, wasn't as bad as all that, but it was 31-23 NFC. See, now this looks like my kind of game. 50% completion from all the starters.
Oh, there's Bosa. At least I got my... God damn, look at all the stars on this field. Ah, I got it, Bosa. Uh-oh.
Okay, so there was basically nothing to do that week.
So tight end from the Cowboys team. I don't recognize that name.
Did it? Yeah. Interestingly, it gave me upgrades to players.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I wonder how this works, because we would all play the Pro Bowl if we chose to, except for Milne, obviously.
Yep.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Yeah, one of my fucking backup wide receivers just got an upgrade. One of those bench riders from watching the Pro Bowl at home.
Nice. Maybe he was practicing on his spare time in his backyard, running
He
up
was
and down.
playing Madden and picked up some good hits.
I want to play the college game again. I hope they actually do make that and it's not bad and horrible.
Oh, it gave me a trophy.
For playing the Pro Bowl?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see what it was.
Oh, they scored.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC.
Oh.
Yeah, participate in a Pro Bowl during a franchise season. So just by letting it run, I got it.
So a third down situation coming up as we drop you in the action. The ball in the red zone.
There's Aaron Jones in the backfield.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Oh, why don't you fall forward? Thanks.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Line of
end of the
scrimmage
quarter.
to 15. It's 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0.
Okay, that I can
on EA
do.
Sports.
Oh, have you ever gone to the screen? It's the one where you can do the roster management, but it's the very oh, he almost picked that. It's the very first one where it shows your players as like cards. Do you know what I'm talking about?
But instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Roster.
So there's an option on this, and it has like your okay. So you know how there's tabs on the very top of it, like left, right. Have you ever looked at your practice squad to see if they're getting development points that you're not using?
Yes.
You have? Because I didn't until like last week. I thought it would always show you the players to be upgraded, but apparently the practice squad does not have that.
Yes, that's correct.
So I had to go in and actually.
I always figured if there was anybody I actually wanted on my practice squad, then having their overall go up just makes them a target. So I figured like anybody that I wanted to keep, I just want them to keep earning, because every so often you'll see a guy in there that's got like 3 or 4 upgrade points. So if you ever had to pull them off the bench, then as soon as you pull them off the bench, then you actually upgrade them and give them all those points. But yeah, I've seen that and really didn't ever use it. And I've actually done that where I like picked somebody up, and they had points like to use when you actually picked them off of the free agent list. Probably because they're off of your team. Probably off of it's off of some other user player that isn't using those as soon as they show up.
This defense is insane. Plus Kaepernick sucks nuts. Wait, I can probably change the players, I bet. Where's that? Yes. Oh
Holy mackerel.
The
AFC
bench.
kick returner is like a 69 overall.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he fast though?
I was going to say, I got to go look him up. Chapman. He's a cornerback being used as a kick returner.
Wow.
Alright,
we'll go back to that exact same play that I ran just a second ago. It's either going to be Gronkowski in the middle, or DeAndre on the outside, or intercepted. Intercepted. Oh, he didn't hold on! You suck!
Oh, Von Miller made it. Wow.
Well, it's 2 red zones and 2 no scores, so it's not going very well for me on the Superstone.
Situation coming up. We'll see how this defense can respond to an impending 1st and goal.
Yeah. Cornerback Chapman. Wide receiver Winters.
Breaking his string of 7 straight passes completed.
Burrow's the quarterback for the NFC. He would have been the Super Bowl quarterback if they had won the damn game. Oh my god.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Are they running? Single back.
And Burrow going to throw again.
Wide open.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Well, this offense has struggled. They have not scored yet. They trail, but a chance here late in the second quarter to try to get some points on the board. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right.
Okay, he's not terrible. He's like a 69 overall, but he's that kick returner is 69 overall, but he's got like an 87 return stat.
Yeah, it's weird because like my 4th best wide receiver is my best actual kicker returner overall.
Red zone now. Here's Jackson on 1st down. The quick slant caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
I got the ball to the 2-yard line. Let's see if I can fucking score. I did. Finally. Saved the game. Where am I?
Time to jump back in. Opening drive, 3rd quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
Got it.
And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the AFC is an extra point away from time.
Never seen that.
We drop you into the action here.
What's that?
Tie game.
Just looking under like the team member list or the the league member list.
Uh-huh.
If I select myself, it has a toggle autopilot.
Oh, where you don't have to play your games?
I don't know. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, I think it just does it for you. Makes all your plays and decisions and everything.
Just does automatically like go through and make player decisions and roster changes until you turn it back on. That's interesting. I didn't even know that was a possibility. Then I really could have done that.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half.
Oh my God, really?
Over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Throwing again.
The tight end from the Cowboys is eating my lunch.
Touchdown NFC. Austin Hooper. Jackson on 1st down.
Out of bounds.
A touchdown, no signal, no, they say incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Have you seen that movie, Tenet?
Jackson.
Not yet.
Are you planning on watching it?
I was planning to at some point.
Yeah. It actually had like a theatrical release, right? And then kind of just went away really quickly.
Yep. Because most of those theaters weren't even open.
I watched it. Oh my God, he fumbled.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Fumbled. They just never gave him the catch. Oh, I do need that. So if I could kick the extra point. I watched it on HBO Max. I had opinions.
The hit was timed really well,
I heard halfway decent stuff about it.
Depends on what you want it to be and what it actually is trying to be. Because if you want it to be something and it's not that, that's not the movie's fault.
I was gonna say, like, the what's his name, that director, the last several things he's done. Yeah, they're not like, you know, they're not the greatest movies ever made, but they're entertaining.
I would agree.
They're like worth watching
Memento,
once.
isn't that his movie?
Yep.
And then all the Batman movies, obviously, and that Dunkirk was his. I actually like that one a lot.
And what was that? Inception? Isn't that a...
Yeah, that's him too.
Like I said, interesting visuals, and that's the one thing that obviously all the previews made that look like it was an interesting, you know, interesting visual.
This one I would say I wasn't really that impressed with that part, but I don't think it was trying to like hang its hat on that really. But I didn't see it as like, oh my god, this is groundbreaking, or The Matrix or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Get up.
Can't you just wait? You're waiting for that new Matrix movie to come out, right? That's going to be
right?
set the world on fire.
The one without Lawrence Fishburne for some reason, which is odd because he was in another movie with Keanu, that John Wick movie, and people seem to like those. But I guess whoever's making the Matrix didn't really want the Morpheus character back.
Yep.
Or maybe they're going to recast him as somebody else because he has to be a different age or something. I don't know.
It'd be like that Oracle that they recast between 2 and 3 or whatever it was.
So I got the ball back. I'm down by 7. There's 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. Yeah. Do you ever go back to watch those movies, the Matrices?
I watch the original one every so often.
Yeah, that's what I would say too. The original one, if I haven't seen it for a while, I don't mind watching certain parts of it or just some of it. Second one and third one, I think I watched them once each last year just because they were on streaming.
I was going to say... Like that, what's it called? Kind of mid to end action scene of that freeway thing on the second one.
That's a cool scene.
I don't mind.
I wouldn't, yeah, I'm not going to shit on that. It's a cool scene to watch.
But yeah.
The stories and the acting. And
having to listen to it or try to pay attention to the story? No.
Yeah, kind of not great. Have you seen all the John Wick movies?
No. I think I've seen parts of the first one.
Not really interested in that one.
I don't know. I didn't think that first one was as great. Like I thought people went off on that shit, and I saw it and was just kind of like, it's okay.
Gronkowski.
You know.
I will agree with you. The plot of the first one was pretty just meh, and the story was like, this is not groundbreaking. But the gunplay and the action sequences were as close to Hong Kong cinema as I've seen in a long time, and I kind of miss all those old John Woo and Chow Yun-Fat joints. So I kind of liked it in that regard. I thought, okay, this is not trying to be anything special. It's not saying like, oh, look at our movie, we come up with something great. It's more like, oh, this is a genre that's not been really done well for a while, and it's kind of cool. The second and third ones I actually like a lot more than the first one for sure, as far as like build up a world for the characters and what that guild with their assassins is and all that shit. I actually did like the second and third one. I would say they're worth watching. It's not like a must see, you gotta run out and watch it, but in terms of what they are, now I'm running out of time. Have you ever seen that movie with Jodie Foster and I think Batista is in it? Charlie Day, I think, is in it. Get it, DeAndre. You're the. Oh, that's Tyreek. Oh, interference in the end zone. It's a recent movie. It kind of reminds me of John Wick a little bit, where it's like the world's kind of fucked up, and she like runs this hotel for like assassins. And if they go there, they get like, protection, so they don't have to worry about anything, like somebody killing them there. Do you remember that one?
No, I don't even remember seeing an advertisement for that.
It came out maybe like 3 years ago, and it wasn't a big hit, but it's an actual decent movie. Jodie Foster's playing like an older character, so they make her look old, like she's aged in the movie. And Batista's like her assistant. She's like a doctor, I guess they call her the nurse, but she's more like a doctor, and he's like her kind of like just. I should go for 2, right? I just tied the game with like a minute left. I'm down. Well, I'm going to be down 1 if I don't kick the extra point. Should I go for 2? Nah. I'm going to let the computer see what my fate is. Oh, it didn't let me make the decision to go for 2. It just kicked the extra point. because I'm playing that moments. Oh man.
This defense looking to preserve the tie and try to keep this offense out of field goal range here late.
Let's see if their tight end eats my lunch again, because he's been doing it the whole game.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow.
Ooh,
He
pop
finds
that
his
fool.
running back Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws.
Intercepted at midfield. Oh, get a pick. Get a block.
James with a pick.
30 seconds left, and I'm at their 27. And I have all my timeouts. That was Chris's player, by the way. Oh, no, that's not Chris's player. Chris's Diablo's. That's the Chiefs. Oh, it's not letting me play. Now it is. That was weird. It's probably going to make me go for field goal, I bet.
I'm intentionally trying to get behind in this game, and it's turning out to be a major problem.
Preston Smith there on the stop.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk reward, because on defense you've got to
I fucked up. I let the clock run all the way down. Now I only have 9 seconds left.
And try and force the field goal attempt here.
So obviously I'm going for the end zone.
But you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
Here it is, end zone. Hill, almost intercepted. 5 seconds. That took half the clock almost, so I got to take field goal.
With 5 seconds to go.
$43-yard field goal with 5 seconds. They just called timeout against me. And Justin Tucker is the kicker for the AFC. And it's doing that horseshit where it's going to take the meter away. Oh, man. I missed it. I hit the upright. Oh, my goodness. I agree with this announcer. I should have gone for it.
And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole
in the Pro Bowl. Who in their right mind ices a kicker in the Pro Bowl?
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Oh, nice catch. They're in field goal range now.
Got this down to the 35. Time to get back into this one.
If they score, they win. They're on the 14-yard line.
Touchdown means game over. Back to Mixon on first down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it.
Nice.
You're trying to get
They're
to
just
the end
running
zone. You're
now.
trying to end the game right here.
See what they're going to do.
Defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
I got a bad feeling it's going to be tight end across the middle. See it. Run it.
Now it's Burrow.
Sack him. Oh, he almost fumbled that. So now it's 4th and 14. They're going to probably kick a field goal. I should be trying to block this, actually. Nah, I'm not going to block this. I'm going to end up hitting their kicker and giving them a first down. So they scored a field goal, and I got the ball now. All right.
First drive of overtime coming up. So this offense, they could end it if they can punch it into the end zone. A field goal, and the game will continue. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He'll have a first down.
Oh, nice. I tried to juke their safety, and he fucking tagged me.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side.
2 minutes. Is there a 2-minute warning in overtime? I guess there is.
Can't believe I did that. God damn it.
Nah, they're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys.
Meh.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way.
Block him. Yes. I'm already in field goal. Oh, that dude racked him. That was brutal.
wins the game there. Another first down
Clock's
as
still
well.
running.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground?
Apparently
Gotta
nobody
get
gets
some more
tired in the
100
Pro
yards now
Bowl.
for the afternoon,
My
and I
dude's still
tell you,
super blue,
he
even
seems to be
though
getting
he just got
stronger
knocked the
as the
fuck
day
off the
goes
sideline.
along.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones.
I'm gonna score. Touchdown. I won.
He is in for the score. And it is absolute stun silence.
All right, let's all go
Win it on the road in
tear up the locker room,
overtime.
cut all the leather, take a dump in the fucking urinals. Everybody just ruin the stadium. They don't care. They're leaving anyway. They're going to Brooklyn next year.
So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line,
So
nobody
slow.
appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game.
That may be the biggest loss ever in a
I
play.
think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy.
Brady just took an
especially
80-yard
the
sack.
NFC since they won the game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everybody.
Considering how much hate EA gets, I really wouldn't be advertising the Twitter account during the game. I'm serious. They just advertise the Madden Twitter account, but if you go on that account, it's nothing but like, your game sucks, it's trash, fix your shit. Give somebody else the NFL license. You're fucking it up.
Is that just EA in general, or EA for specifically for the?
I will
the
say
Madden
they've
game?
changed their reputation overall lately because they were getting a lot of flack for all their fucking games of service reputation. We had to buy every battle pass and every whatever season pass rather for all the games, and they were affecting like the actual like skill level. You were getting like upgrades if you paid for them. They changed that. They don't do that as much. They gave away the DLC for some of their like the Battlefield games. You didn't have to pay for it if you bought the game. You got the DLC, and they didn't
Well, I
even
was just
put out
wondering if they were actually getting like for FIFA and stuff like that.
those games. They're never going to go away from it. I wouldn't either. If you make
Well,
all
no,
that
but I
money,
mean like whether they
yeah.
get hate for those games as well
Sure
as they
they
did for
do.
the Madden
Sure they do.
stuff.
But the thing is, I think there's not like a monopoly on the FIFA franchise. I mean, not on FIFA, but like on the leagues rather.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think there are other games that use those teams in them.
Okay,
So
I was gonna say I don't know if Winning 11 is still on there, stuff like that. So you may
there's
be
like
right.
7 different franchises that make soccer games, as far as I know. I don't know any of them because I don't play them, but in the NFL, it's pretty much Madden. That's it.
All Prevent does is prevent you from winning. We need more Maddenisms back.
It says that you lost the AFC champ or not championship, but the Pro Bowl 23-31.
I was the first one to play. That's why I'm the player of record. I'm trying to get that achievement where you're down by 17 at half
And come back.
and come back.
Did you play
And
the
you know how
story
hard
mode?
it is when you set up a really mismatched sets of teams?
Nice.
How hard it is to give up 17 points. I
Did
had
you
to
play
run
the
for a
story mode in
safety.
this game ever? The build a franchise, whatever,
Nah.
face of the franchise, what I meant.
Haven't tried that.
I actually kind of liked it.
Last year's was supposed to be pretty good, right?
Yeah, I like that one too. I like both of them actually. It starts you in college. Actually, on this one, it starts you in high school. Last year starts you in college. And you can name the high school and your player. Pick the city it's in. Yeah, I've been looking at all these old Xbox games that they sell on the marketplace. Just because I was like, that's a fun game. I haven't played in a long time and I don't own it. I should just buy it and download it. And then I'm like, if I actually go to a game store or anywhere that sells old stuff, you could probably find those games for like dirt cheap. So that's why I don't do it. I was looking at that Midnight Club game. Remember that Rockstar Racing game that came out?
Mm-hmm.
There's like a Midnight Club LA, and then there's like a second one and a third one, and you can get the first one for like $15 on the marketplace for Xbox. and it's like shinier, higher resolution, all that kind of shit, auto HDR. But I'm pretty sure if I went to like some place that just sold old games, you find that game even cheaper than that. See if Chris wants to do any of the off-season stuff today.
Is that Fournette? All right. All right. Down. Now all I got to do is win. Man, that was painful. I did like Jacksonville versus Tampa Bay, and fucking Tampa Bay's defense. Even if you're calling like the shittiest defense, I call them like prevent and shit, and they're getting pressure and fucking sacking that guy. I don't know even who they have starting. Was it Minshew?
Oh, in the real world?
Yeah.
For the, I don't know. I have no idea.
First play of the second half, touchdown. One play touchdown, just what we needed. Holy mackerel, man, that slider is so slow if you put it on the easy mode, the rookie mode.
For the kicks,
Yeah.
it's almost too difficult. You have all that time to
Hmm.
anticipate, so you can fuck it up.
I think it should like for the. I'd love to see it like on whatever like All Madden or whatever it is, and I'd love for it to be like, like not not the same speed all the time. I'd love for it to actually like speed up and slow down if you had a bad kicker. Make it really fucking hard to actually get the accuracy.
Your coach. There's multiple uh, news stories for the AFC. I'm sorry, for the Pro Bowl. And on your side, it's all I want to apologize for the fans for this loss is on me. And on my side, it's like, oh, we came into this game wanting to play well, and I think we did that. It's kind of funny. It's got like multiple Pro Bowl results. You think a franchise like the Cowboys would go for a big name at head coach, but they really like Kyle Shanahan. I'm sure that makes Kyle Shanahan feel good when he's at
Hmm.
home and his kids are playing bad, and they're like, "Hey, Dad, it says you suck on this game."
So I did a one-play touchdown out of the half. Now I hit stick the guy, caused a fumble, picked it up, and ran it back for a touchdown. Got a
Nice.
good chance of making this comeback. But yeah, I was just trying to do a couple of these like what I thought would be easy things to do, like put it on rookie and fucking. But they have this one, just like win four presses or whatever, like in a row, and then like get or I think it's 3 sacks in a row, each using a different like move. And I was like, I don't know, maybe there's a specific matchup that's like easier to do it on, but it wasn't working at all in this one. At least in the matchups I was trying. Oh, jeez. I caused another fumble on the kick return, and the camera was spinning around, so it was like moving like which direction I needed to hit to advance the ball.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Did you win the game?
I'm still trying. One more score and I should be up.
Oh, I forgot I was still streaming this. Streaming nothing. Streaming the menu. I got the trophy for winning the Pro Bowl too.